yesterday something that you said that really resonated with me is there are two frequencies here, the love and the fear. And we don't call it light and the dark anymore. But the love and the fear frequency, you were describing what the fear frequency is, the one that we need to let go to move into love. Could you talk a little bit about that? What comes under the umbrella of fear, and why it's so important to let go at this time?
Okay. So we're moving into a higher frequency. There isn't going to be no more third dimension. There won't even be a fourth dimension anymore. This whole universe is flipping into a higher dimension. So in order to be able to go to those higher dimensions, you need to let go of anything that is not love. So we have love over here. There's only love, and that's unity consciousness, and that radiates out from our sacred space of our heart and from our tiny space of our heart. Anything that's over here is fear. So people think, oh, well, there's anger, sadness, fear, guilt, hurt, all of those things. And that's some of the things that we clear, but really, it's only fear. There's love and fear, and everything else is under there. So I'll give an example. I'm a sun dancer. I'm one of the head dancers for Courtney Sundance. And people don't understand when you're in ceremony, but not just in ceremony, outside of ceremony. If you put a thought out there that is fearful in any way, it creates and it creates and it creates. And so that creation is brought to you. And so that fear gets bigger and bigger and bigger. But if we put a fear out there, or a vibration out of love, that gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it attracts all sorts of people to us. Where this repels all sorts of people, all sorts of experiences, absolutely everything. So the more we clear these emotions, and in my workshop, we don't just clear one emotion. We're clearing all of the emotions of anger, all from as many past lives as we can go back, or genealogical, and we're clearing it all out at once. So we'll go back in anger, we'll clear all that anger all the way up to now. Or we'll go for sadness, because there's 5 major emotions: anger, sadness, fear, guilt, and hurt. And so we need to clear all of that. And then underneath those umbrellas, we'll have like anger up here, and then you know how an umbrella goes, it's got the little pieces that come off of it? Well, there might be mad or pissed off or rage or frustrated. All of those things are a product of anger. But we sometimes do a lot of rage, especially when we're driving. We have rage out here in our own little umbrella.
Why can't people clear them all out? Is it still taking a lot of time to clear?
Yes, it is. What they're doing is they're consciously going back, and they're moving back and into all of these experiences where they're physically feeling it, they're seeing it, they're seeing what's went on, right? Where that takes a long time, it takes a lot of energy, it's very draining. Where I go up and I go back, and then I come back from before the event ever took place, and I come all the way up to now. And we do it quickly and safely. And you're pulling all of the emotion out all at once. So when people actually before we go do the clearing, I have them write something down and then associate them into that once we found root cause first event. Because what happens is, after the clearing, they think they never had any anger or they never had any sadness, because the emotion of it is, it's all gone. So they look at that what they wrote down, and they're like, I can't even understand why I was mad at that or sad at that or whatever it is, the emotion that we cleared, because the emotion's totally gone or flat.
So for those who, won't be able to come for your workshop at this time, I mean, is there anything that they can do to help them remove their emotional trauma?
One thing I can suggest, I just learned this from a Tibetan, but it's something that I also know because I teach people to go into that sacred space. And sometimes what it is we do the Holy Trinity, and it's connecting with Father Sky and Mother Earth with love. And so when you connect with Mother Earth, you feel that love for Mother Earth, and then you send it down into the ground, and you wait for that to come back up to you. And then we send it up to Father Sky, keeping that connection with Mother Earth, and then we bring it back down when Father Sky sends his love.